From end dragons in the overworld to Minecraft's deadliest trap. Here are 38 Minecraft things you didn't know. The Swift Sneak enchantment lets you travel super quickly, but most people use it wrong. The enchantment lets you move faster while shifting, but if you sprint right before pressing crouch, you'll go way quicker. But that's not all. You can even go faster by sprint jumping and holding crouch. Now you can escape your enemies without ever getting caught. The piglins have a light, medium, or heavy aggression. The light tier can be fixed by wearing gold armor, the medium tier can be calmed by bartering gold, and the heavy tier can't ever be cured. You can climb hundreds of blocks with just 2 items. Powdered snow and leather boots. While wearing the leather boots, you won't fall through the powdered snow. You'll be able to climb forever without ever leaving a trail. This is the easiest way to kill the Warden. As the Warden spawns, build an iron golem and make sure you have over a stack of iron in your inventory. You can use this iron to heal the golem as it takes damage and it will destroy the Warden for you. It may seem a little expensive, but you can easily get iron with AFK farms, and it's definitely safer than dying in the deep. Did you know there's actually wind in Minecraft? Although the player can't feel any wind, we can tell it exists by a few different things. The clouds in Minecraft always move westward, and if Minecraft didn't have any wind, then the clouds would just stand still. And when a mob dies, the ash from the mob also floats into the sky. Honeycomb is the only block that is mined at the same speed no matter what tool you use. You can make traps that are impossible to escape from with it, as you won't be able to break the honeycomb before it gets moved by the piston. Someone save me! Villagers can seem one of the most boring mobs in Minecraft, but what about all their stylish outfits? From books on the head to fur coats, who designed those? Mojang revealed that the villagers were inspired by a Gucci fashion show. How did they end up looking better than us? Squids have a really strange feature. In real life, squids only have 10 tentacles. However, in Minecraft, they only have 8. But considering that Minecraft has a dragon and giant green slimes, I don't think it's that unrealistic anyway. Witches' huts have the ability to spawn, you know, witches. But every time that one's generated, a black cat can also spawn inside. They do have the tendency to walk off, but this is actually one of 2 ways to get this variant of cat. The only other way is to wait until you get a full moon, then venture out to a village where every cat has a 50% chance of spawning in as a magical black version. A strange item might become Minecraft's best weapon. In Minecraft's combat testing snapshot, the netherite hoes are the best weapon. This is because axes have a reach of 2.5 blocks, swords have a reach of 3 blocks, and hoes have a reach of 3.5 blocks. I'd never thought a netherite hoe was actually useful. Have you ever run out of gold for powered rails because you can never collect it when you're caving? Don't worry, so does literally everybody else that plays the game. All you have to do is place a saddled pig in a minecart and it will go much faster on iron rails. It's kind of weird because you have to press the backwards key to move forward, but it works just fine nonetheless. There's actually a hidden pro strategy that you can use to get any villager anywhere. If you destroy every nearby bell and just place one down where you want the villagers to go to, ring it and every villager will come storming your way. If you've ever built an enderman farm, you know it can be pretty tiring to constantly click on the enderman to get XP. But did you know that endermen actually don't like water? No joke, if you actually throw water bottles at endermen, it will actually kill them. Considering its splash damage, you can kill tons of endermen super quickly. Hoppers can take items through path blocks because they're just a little bit smaller than a full block. We could take advantage of this in another way by hiding a lever under a tree next to some dirt. Using a shovel or a hoe, we can reveal the secret lever. You can take this one step further by placing a hopper in a minecart instead, as it will pick up items through literally any block in the game. You can go upstairs so much faster if you've got auto jump enabled. There's finally a reason to use this. Foxes can eat chorus fruit if given the opportunity and presumably get really confused. They can also pick up totems of undying which activate when they're about to die. You can now become immortal in Minecraft. The camel that got added in 1.20 doesn't let any zombies hit you. I'd probably enjoy this while you can because it's probably gonna get taken out. When you craft your first enchantment table and enchant your first weapon, assuming that you pick the lowest enchant level on a bow and arrow, the first enchantment will always be power 1. Why is this the case? I don't know. Parrots can seem super cute and make a really good pet, but if you try to feed one of these guys a cookie, they'll actually die. What an embarrassing death message. While night vision is very useful in the overworld, in the end it will make everything turn pink. Might be slightly easier to see the ender dragon, but honestly I think I'd rather it stay like this. Igloos have a distinct placement of the window inside of them. The Minecraft developers intentionally placed the window of the igloo in this location. This This is because it's one place that will be melted when you use the furnace. The light from the furnace is perfectly placed to melt the window and give you a fresh water source. You can then use that water to make a farm or whatever you want. Unless you were bothered to check, you wouldn't know that rain actually fell above the clouds too. According to Notch, there's a secret second layer of clouds above the first one. Of course you can't find them, but this allows for some really weird features, where if you go high enough, the rain and the snow will turn into some really weird shapes. Stop planting your crops like this. There's a much better way. In real life, crops grow faster when they're next to a different type of plant. The developers fancied this idea and added it to Minecraft. So if you want your farm to be as efficient as possible, make sure every row has something different planted. It's very often that people die to lava in the Nether. This is because water doesn't work in here. Or does it? Most people don't know if you place a cauldron, you can place a bucket of water in there too. This is most definitely going to come in handy. The wither skeleton is one of the hardest mobs to find in Minecraft. They don't even spawn half the time. However, if you're in single player, try lowering your render distance and your simulation distance. This will cause more entities to spawn near you instead of further away from you. These Minecraft mob eggs are completely illegal. They're so forbidden that they don't even exist in the creative menu. They allow you to directly spawn the wither or the ender dragon in the overworld. To get them, all you need to do is type in these two commands. If you spawn both of them at the same time, you'll find that the wither actually tries to fight the ender dragon. Blocks like sand, dripstone, and TNT all have a secret cool feature. Locate yourself to an end portal and you'll find that falling blocks get teleported to the end. Yeah, you can make a mini sandcastle, but I'd rather make some deadly traps. The chunks in the end haven't loaded, so if you drop some TNT, boom, your friends are gone. When it comes to enchanting your items, we all love to make these huge bookshelves to get the best possible enchantments. But did you know it only takes 15 bookshelves to get the level 30 enchant? Just build the bookshelves like this and you'll get the best enchantments for your weapons. The grindstone is used to disenchant your items. The notch apple is technically enchanted but cannot be reverted back to a normal golden apple. What about if we enchant it further? Whilst we can remove the enchant, it still remains as a notch apple. I'll take that as a maybe. Ever tried to run underwater? Yeah, you'll just end up swimming instead. But the rules don't apply to the, mud block? Yeah, this is true, and if you place mud exactly where you want to travel, you can actually run underwater. I think this is due to mud just being a tiny bit smaller than a normal block. If you ever looking to cheat in Minecraft by changing to creative mode, it can take a bit of time to write the entire command out. There's actually a secret menu that you can use to open super quickly. By holding F3 and F4, you can change your game mode much faster. TNT can be used to mine really efficiently. It collects the exact same amount of resources and all of the XP. So don't ever get scared to blow diamonds up, as much as it looks cursed to do so. Whilst Minecraft's armor is a good protection against mobs and players, it's not as good as protecting you from potion effects. The potion of harming deals 6 hearts without any armor on, but even with full diamond armor, we still take 6 hearts of damage. We all know how strong the Warden is, but did you know he doesn't even take damage from lava? Lava, fire, and fire enchanted weapons don't affect the Warden whatsoever. And to be honest, I think it would be kind of broken anyway. Everyone knows in 1.20, Minecraft added the new armor trims, but I bet you forgot about the turtle helmet. And yes, you can add the trims on this as well, creating some really cool armor designs. Mango trees are the only trees that can grow underwater, right? Wrong! And if you click fast enough, you can place a sapling and bone meal it too. Thanks for watching and subscribe!